Hi everybody. This is a Bible study that was brought to my attention. It's an important study. It comes from Isaiah chapter 8. It's in regard at that time that there was a coming war and a deliverer that was prophesied. In regards to Israel and Judah. Israel was at war with Assyria at that time. It was referred to as the Syro-Emphraimite War at the time. You can read more about that in Isaiah 7. If I have time, I'll go over that quickly. But what it reads here is, "Moreover the Lord said unto me, Take thee a great roll, and write in it with a man's pen concerning Maher Shal La Cushbash." That's long name, so whatever his name is. Actually, this is the name of a symbolical name of a son of Isaiah. Okay, that's what that name is, and it means hasting the booty, as the enemy to the booty. Okay, keep that in mind. And swift to the prey. That's prey is P-R-E-Y, as to prey upon something. Okay, and reading on. And I took unto me faithful witnesses to the record, Uriah the priest, and Zechariah the son of Jeber. It's pronounced Yeberekia. I have difficulty pronouncing these names sometimes, so please forgive me. Okay, and starting again from Isaiah 8:3. "And I went unto the prophetess, and she conceived and bare a son. And then saith the Lord to me, Call his name Maher Shalel Hashbash," that name. And remember, this is the symbolic son of Isaiah. Okay, before the child shall have knowledge to cry, "My father and my mother," the riches of Damascus and the spoils of Samaria shall be taken away before the king of Assyria. The Lord spake also unto me again, saying, Forasmuch as this people refuses the waters of Shiloh, that go softly and rejoice in Rezin and Ramallah's son." And according to my side notes, it says Shiloh may refer to the water flowing from the Gihon, as Gihon spring, to the pool of Siloam, the pool of Siloam. And this is where Jesus healed the sick man there at the time. Okay, and then the verse 7 says, "Now therefore, behold, the Lord bringeth up upon them the waters of the river, strong and mighty, even the king of Assyria and all his glory. And he shall come up over all his channels, and go over all his banks." Okay, and according to this, the image of the mighty floodwaters was often employed in iniquity to symbolize a powerful invading army. Okay, So the Lord is telling us here that we're going to be invaded by a foreign army. Okay, and this is what this means. So now the further we go into this study, is something that the Lord's is going to tell us that we should not fear. Okay, and I'm on verse 8. And he shall pass through Judah, and he shall overflow and go over, and he shall reach even to the neck, and the stretching out of his wings shall feel the breath of thy land, O Emmanuel. Associate yourself, O ye people, and ye shall be broken in pieces, and give ear, all ye of far countries. And gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. You see, and he said that 3 times. Take counsel together, and it shall come not. Speak the word, and it shall not stand, for God is with us. Okay, and it says all in the cities of Judah, only Jerusalem, the head of the southern kingdom, was spared, and Sennacherib's invasion, that's the Syrian leader, in 701 BC. Okay, and for the Lord spoke thus to me with a strong hand, and instructed me that I should not walk in the way of this people, saying, Say ye not a confederacy. And what a confederacy is, it's also another name for a conspiracy or treason. To all them to whom this people shall say a confederacy or conspiracy or treason, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Okay? The Lord is trying to tell us when there are conspiracies or any treason, He does not want us to fear. What they want to push fear on us, we're not to fear. Sanctify the Lord of hosts Himself, and let Him be your fear, and let Him be your dread. So we're not to fear man, what he will do to us. But we're to fear the Lord, because He can destroy the soul in hell. Okay, let's see, that's on verse 14. Okay, and he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense, the houses of Israel for a gin, and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many among them shall stumble and fall, and be broken, and be snared, and be taken. Okay. And bind up the testimony, and seal the law among my disciples. And I'll repeat that again, verse 16. Bind up the testimony, and seal the law among my disciples, among His disciples. Okay, verse 17. And I will wait upon the Lord, and that hideth His face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for Him. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord has given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. And when they shall say unto you, Seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and that are mutter, shall not a people seek unto their God, for the living to the dead? to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. And they shall pass through it hardly bestead and hungry. And it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their God, and look upward. And they shall look unto the earth, and behold, trouble and darkness, dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. And remember, I had a dream about the darkness. I told you. If you haven't seen that video, please look at that. It's about a dream that I had about the coming darkness, and that cling to the Lord, because He is our light in the darkness. His word, we hold it in our hearts. And if you don't know Jesus today, give your life to Him today, because when the darkness comes, you're going to need Him. He's the only one that can save you. And let's see, there was something else about the familiar spirits and the wizards. It goes into the see, that was it was way back at the time of I'm trying to think of the name. I'm sorry. It's Akkadian. It's Akkadian divination. Because they you know, did divination. They were wizards of witchcraft. They dealt with witchcraft, and these people were desperate for answers about the uncertain future. So these people were attempting to contact spirits of the dead, as Saul had done when he succeeded to a medium called the Witch of Endor. Remember that story? And calling up the spirit of Samuel, and that you can see that story in 1 Samuel 28:11, and about at the time when they used necromancy, talking to the dead. And so yeah, it's the same problem here in America that people are relying on. They're relying on darkness, on evil spirits, familiar spirits, and you don't need to be doing that. We need to be trusting in the Lord, because He provides everything that we need if we ask Him. Okay, I think that's all for the Bible study for right now. I hope you got something out of it, and I certainly did. And I thought it was an interesting study. So don't fear, you guys. You know, any conspiracies that come along, don't fear, because all these things are to come to pass before the Lord returns. And so keep your mind on Him always. Read His Word and talk to Him daily in prayer. Okay, God bless you guys. Jesus loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.